Hey, I'm Jen Morris, and we are in La Jolla Shores at a gorgeous oceanfront property, and we're going to be speaking with Paul and Andrew Benton of Alcorn Benton Architects and Arlo Nugent of Blue Chip Realty about a recent record-setting collaboration they just had and a brand new listing of Arlo's just steps away. I'm here with Arlo and Paul, and we're at a gorgeous home that I know that you worked on from the ground up. Thank you so much for having us here.
Oh, glad to be here, thanks.
Tell me a little bit about this project. I know it was a very special one for you.
Oh, it is. It is. The client was wonderful. They had just purchased this property, and they'd always wanted to have something special by the beach. And here we are, right next to the park and all that. They had specific aspirations. They wanted to have something that reminded them of a Cape Cod house that the wife had grown up in. Plus, they had a large family, and they knew they would really enjoy being by the beach, and they wanted to have something that would open out.
In the process of you working on the plans for a home like this, for a family, do you have to work with interior designers? Are there other people that you're always collaborating with?
Oh yeah, it's amazing how many people get involved. The technical things like the foundations and the structural design. The interior design is a good example too, because that's another area of their tastes. And an architect, I'm not the kind of architect that has to make something that's a work of art that is an architectural masterpiece. Rather, I like to work with the interior designer and the owners to talk about what their tastes are.
When did you first create your company?
Well, I started, as an architect, I started here in '83.
In San Diego?
In San Diego, La Jolla area, and started my own office in '87. And I've always been by the beach.
Let's talk a little bit about the area, Arlo. We're down here in La Jolla Shores. It has its own special vibe in La Jolla.
It absolutely does, yes. So as far as the real estate market here, we have 9 active properties. It's priced per square foot at about $1,000, and what we're seeing now is inventory is actually dropping, and we actually have more sold homes than we've had in the past. So activity is definitely picking up.
Why do you think that this area is a hot spot? I know that it's so walkable, there's great restaurants, the beach is fabulous.
For all the reasons you just mentioned, everything is here. This is a vacation destination where people come, and if they have the ability to buy a property here and live here, why not?
Tell me a little bit about your history together. How did you two first meet?
Well, it was just good fortune. My client, we had worked on a design for a house, a very specific house, really very similar, a little bit smaller than this one. And we'd taken the design to the point that we'd gotten the coastal development permit, so it was ready to go. And then the owner decided to sell the house, and here comes Arlo with a plan for selling it, and he understood, what was important in the house and the design, which had not been built yet, and could translate that into something that a client would like to look at.
Well, I know that we're going to talk to your son next.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about how you two started working together.
Well, he's been with me now for, almost 15 years. And so he's got a tremendous wealth of experience with building and managing projects. And he's going to make a great architect someday.
Yeah, and he's learning from the best.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
All right, Arlo, you and I are going to go catch up with him now.
Let's do it.
All right.
Awesome.
Andrew, thank you so much for joining us. We just spoke with your fabulous father and got a little bit of insight into the history of when you joined the company.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me a little bit about that. I know that you joined your father about 15 years ago.
Well, yeah. Just moved back to San Diego from North Carolina. I was doing some work for some small businesses, and he had asked me to come in and help work on a project or two, and ended up taking all my
later. Tell me a little bit about what your role is in the company.
I do a lot of, well, it's pretty much everything. I do a lot of the business management, administration, project management, design, and I work with a lot of the technical aspects.
What's it like for you to be involved with your father working, but to be a part of a family company that has such a fabulous reputation?
Oh, it's great. We're third generation. My dad had probably mentioned to you that he apprenticed under his dad, and very frequently we can run into people who remember working with my grandpa and things like that. So it's It goes back a long way, and there's a lot of respect that goes into it.
Do you ever drive around town and say, we worked on that one, we worked on that one?
Oh, constantly.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Now,
I do that. I drive around and say, I sold that one, I sold that one, and I'm going to sell that one.
There you go.
Right.
Well, there is one that you're going to sell.
There is one, in fact. Yeah, it's right around the corner from the property we were talking about earlier. Literally just a couple of houses down. It's a 2-story Mediterranean property, and actually I have a video for it.
All right, fantastic. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
All right.
Hi, this is Arlo Nugent. Welcome to 8351 Paseo de la Cosa, a Mediterranean masterpiece. The private and lushly landscaped gated courtyard leads you to the 22-foot turreted entry foyer. The soaring ceilings are only anchored by the grand curved staircase, which is treated with handcrafted wrought iron railing. The chef's kitchen was custom designed with elegant cabinetry, a large island, a walk-in pantry, and Viking appliances. The well-appointed master suite has an ocean view balcony, a fireplace, and a stunning bath with a double jacuzzi spa tub, an oversized shower, and a walk-in closet. The versatile bonus room with the wet bar enjoys ocean views and would make a perfect children's playroom, office, or second family room. The first floor also features a bedroom suite, formal dining room, powder room, 3-car epoxy-coated garage, and a very private backyard.
What a gorgeous house, Arlo. I'm sure that you will set another record here in the area for that.
I hope to, absolutely.
Thank you both so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our thanks to Paul and Andrew Benton and Arlo Nugent. I'm Jen Morris.